In 2 days, my family is going on, imposed by me, summer screen ban, and I'm kind of excited about it because I do waste too much time on screens, so it will be helpful not only for my kids but also for me. But I also didn't want to give up all my filmmaking plans for the whole summer, especially since I cannot film because I'm a bit too pregnant for bending over and stuff like that. So I figured out I would try preparing like production Bible, something like that. Not exactly for the two books I want to adapt in 2 years or more, because I still need to have more information about what it will take to make those movies. Like when I will move further into production, I will need to transfer all this information and add more into digital so I can share with people, print it out, so it will be more manageable. But for now, it's I started already on one of the books that I will not show because I don't have the rights yet, and I really wanted to check if I would be able to film it or not, because it would be kind of, I think it would ruin my relationship with the author if I would get the rights and would not be able to finish the movie because I took on too ambitious project. And this way is turning out to be a great way to assess that. The first is the title page that I'm not going to show because I don't have the rights yet. Then I have the characters and animals that show up. This is the part I'm kind of hung up on because I know animals add a lot of complications to making a movie. So that's kind of what I will be figuring out, how possible it is when there are horses and geese and whatever. Special effects, locations, props, and wardrobe. So all that is before the script begins because I kind of can assume that it will take one page or a little bit more, and then I'm just writing script based on the book without changing much. It's the first draft, but it will be enough for me to see the scope of the film, even if I will change later a little bit the dialogue, add some more action, or decide to cut some stuff. Right now, I'm only on episode 2. Episode 1, it's till this line, so that's the characters. So I had just 3 characters and 3 extras. So that was manageable. It all happened in the forest. So there were horses, but like I wasn't thinking so much when I read the book and decided to film it about the horses. And still, if it would, the whole book would be with those few characters and even like those 5 horses, whatever, it would be a very much beginner movie. Later, the horses are dropped because they go to the palace, but there's a whole list of characters and a bunch of extras, at least 10 extras, and it gets really complicated. So I will keep working on that and preparing this movie, but probably it will have to be pushed for later, even if I actually thought that I will be able to do this in 2 years. But still, I don't want to make any decisions until the script is done and schedule and like basic schedule. So only enough for me to make a budget. And the same I will do with Kate and Fang. I didn't start working on this one yet, but probably it will turn into the main project for now. It's a novella. This one is a novella too, so it will be a very short web series compared to the other ones I have planned, and I will see which one of those is more expensive to make, because this one should, like, from what I remember, doesn't have so many characters, but maybe I'm just remembering the main characters also. So I guess I will find out. I will give you an update once I'm done with those two scripts, and probably actually I'm thinking about checking like the first book of a different series from the same author that made this book, because I thought it would be better to talk about the rights to the more popular series of hers after I do this book or novella, because this one is standalone. So it's not so much stress on me to continue, and also it seemed like a very good beginning to like relationship with author, so she can check, okay, I really put an effort into making this movie, so probably I will take good care of her main series, or one of the main series. She has tons of books, so, and I like all of them, so I will be I'm hoping to make at least two of her longer series into a web series and movies. During the summer, I will be working on both of those scripts, probably the third one too, because it could turn out to be easier to film than this one, which I didn't anticipate, because basically the only thing that works in favor of the other series is that it's contemporary, so I don't have to make all the costumes. But I always thought about it as a way bigger project. So I will be. It will be interesting to see how it compares. Also, a nice thing that I found out is that I enjoy working on the script this way more than if I would be doing it on the computer or phone or tablet. And like, especially because I mostly work on my phone, sometimes on tablet. On the computer I work very rarely, because it kind of requires me to set the time specifically for that. So the kids are taken care of or sleeping, and somehow I still have enough energy to work. And I usually try to limit the work that I do on the computer only to the things that I cannot do on phone or tablet, because on phone and tablet I can do things during the day. On the computer probably I could set it up that it would work for me in similar way as this, but on the phone not. Like, I would have separate script file and script up in different application and different character lists, and it would, especially when working on multiple projects, it could get a bit confusing, possibly because also I'm not the best tech person ever and I kind of don't use technology as best as is probably possible, but like, I really like that everything that I will need to start working like in a year or two on this project or this project is in one notebook, and it can wait on my bookshelf until I figure out how to move forward with this. I wouldn't recommend it for a project that you want to work on this year, because it's kind of clunky if you are a paper person, or sometimes it's kind of easier to just have folder. A folder would work better, where you can print out pages and put in and change, and it's more flexible, especially like this can also only have the first draft of the script. I can't really update it, but for now all I need is first draft. I will work on the second draft, third, fifth, whatever. When I actually will know that I am actually working on this movie. For now, it's just preparation for the future. This year's Sneeze Wizard is prepared to film because I was supposed to film it already. It got postponed because of my health. I'm going to film the book trailer. There are a few small projects that I really don't need to prepare a lot for because they're easy to do. I'm filming enough of the small projects that it's not a big deal anymore. I don't have to make all these storyboards and all the paperwork, scheduling, whatever for a 1 minute project. And I will have few of those. I'm kind of excited. Probably I will be doing them over winter. And then for the next year, the big project is the Red Riding Hood, which I'm not going to do this way because it's an original. So I'm still working on the script, and I have to work on it electronically because there will be lots of changes even in the first draft. So for that, I will keep working on it after the summer ban, possibly figuring out the wolf costume because I already know that I will have the wolf and that I want to try with a costume. I will be trying with AI too, but I'm still not very confident in how AI is handled. Like, I think it can provide fun opportunities that I otherwise wouldn't have, like having computer generated characters that otherwise I would have to hire a person to make or learn by myself, and I cannot do it right now. So anyway, I will keep working on the Red Riding Hood for the next year. Like, that's the main project for next year, electronically, because it's easier to change things and rearrange and but maybe at some point I will do the paper one too because I got to really like it. Like, it's way more relaxing to just have a pen and paper, and I just find it much more enjoyable. So I think I will keep going with that. Anyway, I'll update at the end of the summer or whenever I will be done with at least those two, possibly the third, possibly one different book that I will decide I'm trying to adapt, and tell you which one is kind of the most possible for me to make in 2 years. Okay, bye.